plotted a challenging 2-day hike and wild camp in the Lake District. Join myself and Fern as we take on the great British weather, deal with the absence of some important kit and take in some of the most beautiful views the Lakes has to offer. Hello, welcome to another video. I'm here with me Fernie. I'm also dressed like a character off Grand Theft Auto and the hiking guy.
Sort of mixed with Dora the Explorer.
What? We've just left Grasmere after a lovely breakfast and a little trip to the gingerbread shop.
Oh, that was good.
The old gingerbread shop to get some snacks. And I've plotted in a circular route in the OS map, which I will leave below so you can follow it yourselves. But apart from that, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know where we're camping. We don't know which water we'll be dunking in.
Oh, we need to swim though.
We need to swim. We've been living in the van.
We already smell and we've just started.
That's true. So we're going to do about 10 miles today, wild camp up tops or somewhere, and then another 10 miles tomorrow. Stay tuned. Cue intro music.
What's the intro music?
Oh yeah, and also it's my birthday.
Little lie down in there.
Yeah, you could have a dunk for sure, but I feel like there is better to come. So we've just started, we've left the road now. We've got the 3-person tent. Fern's carrying the poles, I'm carrying the actual bag. I mean the actual tent itself. A lot of this links up different paths that I've travelled before, so it's good to sort of sew everything together in your mind tapestry, your map in your mind. I'm looking forward to it, 2 days of hiking and exploring, and I can already see a wonderful fast flowing waterfall because we've had some serious downpours of late. Grand Theft Auto Hiker 1 tuning in, just to say we've passed the beautiful Easdale Tarn way, and we're about to head up to the top of here. It looks pretty steep, so let's get some before shots. This is
me before.
the
Quite hot, feeling okay.
Yeah, this is before. Let's get to the top. Whew. Here we are. A little bit more gassed out than last time, gassed on. Beautiful. Not even gassed out?
A little bit.
The thumbs.
I don't think we're at the top yet.
We're not really. We just stopped to put a little rock on that cairn. Do you want to contribute to this cairn?
Yes, I do. I'll find a nice rock. What shape are we going for?
The shape of the one that's nearest to you.
The perfect one.
Any final words?
Is there some sort of ritual you do?
You have to just thank...
The rock.
well... yeah, no, Dwayne Johnson.
Thank you, Dwayne Johnson, for everything that you've done for us. I loved Moana.
There you go.
I could probably
Drone shot time.
Why is it so long?
Drone.
Wow.
It's
Are
a
you gonna
drone
make the noise?
Repeating cycles in my head, bringing me down. And I've been itching at the back of my head, the crown. And fire and wind are inside my head, it's one of the two.
Testing out the new selfie stick, Tony.
Is it good?
Look, I get a quid every time you go.
Millionaire.
Billionaire. Yeah, Tone.
He's really cold.
Right, the temperature's dropped considerably. We were like, right, let's wait till we get up top, then go for a swim. Not feeling it now, are we, Tone?
No, it would be a chore. Tone,
What?
I've got something to say to you.
For some reason she's calling me Tony, Tony, Tone and Tone.
This is what you do quite a lot of the time.
Go on.
You come right over to me real close, which is really nice. I'm loving this up till now, and then you do this. Oh, what's this?
ADHD,
And
innit?
your massive,
Oh, what's that?
and your massive bag.
It's a goose! Oh yeah, the bag.
The bag!
The bag, Tone, what? Tell me about it. Come on, alright. That's noted for when we get on top of a ridge.
Yeah, we're on to
Alright, sorry, Tone.
Well, less of that.
Sorry,
maybe.
sorry, right. Take 3. It's blustering, it's coming this way, so we're gonna go get down off this ridge a little bit, find a little bit of shelter, and see what we've got for snacks.
Quid's in!
There's another quid for... Whew, moody. Starting to rain. Stop calling each other Tone now, Tone.
The rain's coming, Tone.
No, let's stop calling each other Tone, it's weird.
I thought it wasn't windy up here.
Yeah, I've found a place, just look.
Alright, move.
Trust me, you big fish. Look, here. Guys, guess what Fern's forgot? Oh no. Her raincoat. Her Frog Tog rain jacket, and we're expected to have tomorrow from like early in the morning torrential rain all day. And all Fern's got is my Rab down jacket, which as we all know shouldn't really be getting wet. This is a new one. That's still a quid to me though, because that's the same as that anyway.
Is that minus a quid?
Minus a quid. And my Fitbit's just done its first noise.
Really?
I've got a Fitbit, everyone.
That's so exciting.
It's doing something. It's telling me that you're an idiot for forgetting your raincoat. It's right.
That is correct.
Not really. That was a jape. You've been punked.
I'd like to say in my don't take me. Thank
Right.
you.
Well.
Well, in my defence, I mean, I don't have a defence, do I? Because I don't have a raincoat. I
Yeah.
did pack it, and it was in my bag at some point today, but then I unpacked it, and that is where the mistake was made.
Yeah. And it's going to be a costly mistake.
It's going to be a
But who, in the end of the day, it's going to be a costly mistake for me, because tomorrow I'm going to lose my waterproof jacket for Fern and her new fleece.
I've got a new
So it'll be
fleece.
new fleece, new me. Yeah, so I'm going to lose this waterproof, and I won't be able to wear this because it's down, so...
No, I
T-shirt weather for me tomorrow.
No, I haven't packed it, so I'll be cold and wet.
Like I said, off camera, I would rather me be the one who's cold and miserable and deal with that than deal with you and if you're cold and miserable. No. Yeah?
Yeah, that I do understand your reasoning there.
Because love.
Because love.
Yes, love, I want to look after you, don't I?
I
Need to
love
keep
you.
dry.
Thank you. I do appreciate
How's the
you.
vegan pepperoni?
I'm not vegan.
I know.
I know everyone thinks I am vegan, but this is a delicious.
We're not vegan, we're just getting some pepperoni based snacks. What else have we got?
I'll tell you.
We've got
Paul.
some real good snacks. We went to the shop.
Grenade bars, classic, high protein, low sugar, pow. Hot pepperonis,
Hot pepperoni.
mango, and cashew nuts.
Put an image of a cashew nut there, picture of a cashew nut in case you didn't know. And with the pièce de résistance is some of Nanny Baggins' ginger loaf bread.
Pièce de restaurants.
Pièce
that
de
like-
restaurant.
Is that a kind of restaurant?
Yeah, it's an Italian restaurant
that
in
would
Doncaster.
be a good name. Pièce de restaurant.
Pièce de
No, it
restaurante.
wouldn't. Should we open
No, I think that's for later. But anyway, sorry for the lack of banter. I think it's because we're a bit cold.
it? I think it's because we're dreading
Oh
what's
yeah.
to come.
Well, what happened is it got really windy up top, and it rained a little bit, and that made us think, ooh, it could rain. And then, ooh, nice one, we've got waterproof jackets. And then, ooh, Fern's forgot a waterproof jacket. Then, ooh, I'm going to lose my waterproof jacket when it rains.
The only other thing I can think of doing is making like arm and leg holes for the bag cover and using that as a kind of waterproof body suit.
Yeah, but then what? Your bag's going to get drenched.
Yeah, pros and cons.
There's no pros. Anyway, right, let's have a little snack-a-doodle-doo and then figure out where we're going. And also, just a footnote to me in the editing suite, just cut out that bit where I said snack-a-doodle-doo. These lads. Hey, what was it like then, Reading Festival? You have a good time? So we're heading down now to Stickle Tarn. She's off, look, she's off. She's off. Sorry guys, I know she's always on her phone.
I've got the map this time. Who's in charge? Fern's in charge.
Yay! Quid. But we get a nice look at your new Renegades.
Renegade!
Lowers. So we're leaving Stickle Tarn, we're heading down. It's quite a steep one into Langdale, but it's sort of, we're going down to traverse round to go back up. It's just the way I've planned it. You know, you could just stay up in Fells and go along and whatever, but we don't mind putting a bit of a shift in. And there's a pub down here that we want to stop for a bit of lunch. I am having a packet meal for my dinner. I'll have one tonight. So basically, neither of us have got our cook kits. The origins of why we call each other Tone, and it's starting to become annoying, but we got one of these case file things off the internet where you solve a case, and we did it together and we became detectives called Tone and Tone. Didn't we, Tone?
Yeah, Tone.
And we're like, oh good, so we've got to get this finished, Tone. It's too much, it's TMI for you guys, that, but you'll put up with such baffling nonsense for views like this. Look at that.
Wow.
Environment or inside my head, it's one of the two. 'Cause this head is controlling me, and me is just you. Say it's over, my friend. How long until the end? 'Cause I'm past the point where I can amend. I don't love myself, but I can pretend.
The lads. No, Robin. Oh, he is, look. The main event. Ooh, bullfinch.
Is it?
Him on the stump. They're just yellow. There's blue tits, them.
No, I don't think so.
They're juvenile blue tits.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, because they're a bit yellowy.
And he's just a sparrow. He's a house sparrow next to him. I love birds, me. Oh, there's a robin on the floor. We're refreshed after our little dip, and we're now in the Langdale Valley, and the sun is out and it's glorious. And we're heading to the pub where we're going to decide if we want to stop for some food and maybe a pint, or do we bat on? If we stop at the pub, we might have to camp down in the valley, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but it would be quite nice to get up in the hills, wouldn't it?
Is the only con that if we camp in the valley, we don't get the views?
Yeah, and we'd have to walk further tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
In the rain.
With no raincoat.
With only you in a raincoat. We've gone past the pub and we've just filled our water bottles up and got a packet of scampi, fries, and that's it. Because time isn't on our side as far as the light goes, we don't want to sleep down in the valley because I've slept down here before, so we're going to push on and get back up the tops and see where we end up. And everything, like, it's the right decision, it's the right decision, wasn't it?
Me?
You! Take it away!
Correct. Yeah, delayed gratification.
As Fern says, delayed gratification. We'll have our... and camping meals aren't bad, are they? So basically, neither of us have got our cut kits.
No, we've got nice ones. Oh wait, what did you get? Did you stick with your salmon and broccoli?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Why? It's not good. I like it.
Okay, fine.
And we've got an apple crunch.
Yeah, but we're going to have to maybe save that for tomorrow. I don't know if we can have a 2-course meal tonight if we've then only got snacks tomorrow.
Delayed gratification though, innit?
Is that delayed gratification or is that just eating all your lunch?
Yep, a bit of both. We're going to be starving and wet. I'm going to be soaking and we're going to be starving.
Like,
but...
we need to save some good things for tomorrow because otherwise tomorrow will be awful.
Okay, fair dues. So we're heading up to this wall of rock. Stake Pass up there, Esk House up there. There's a lot of people on that path for some reason and there's no one on this one. So we've decided to alter our original route and we're going to go up and over here. That one is a lot harder to get over. This one's no cakewalk like, but it's a little bit at lesser distance than going all the way around there. So we're going to chug it and get up here, and this will probably be our final big climb of the day. We did it. That was a tough gig, wasn't it?
It was really hard, but we did it last year and we like stopped like 5 times.
I didn't. I
Well,
stopped maybe
I did.
once.
You were maybe just stopping because I was stopping, but no stopping this
Fern
year.
didn't stop once and then was over them stepping stones like a mountain goat.
Last year, I was holding on to them for dear life.
Yeah.
Waiting for someone to lift me over the
People were
river.
calling her the limpet at one point, but you did well there.
Thank you.
Right, we're up. Back up into Fells. It's one of them where we've got options now. At 5:20 it is. We've probably got 2 hours before it starts to get dark and we pitch up. So do we stay up in the mountains and traverse around, or do we go back down and come back up? I don't know why I'm saying this stuff on camera. That's kind of daft, but that's where we're at. We're at a decision thing, so I'm sharing it with you. But we're going to hike through here, wait to see if we do have an option of a multiple choice, and I think we'll get the bags off, look at the map and have a bit of water. Right, we're going to go off piste then. We're going to go this way instead. We planned to go down this valley, but we're going to go up and over here. Get hard now. Temperature's dropped a lot, so we've both got our jackets on and extra layers, and the wind's picking up and we're still heading up. You can see over there, that big mountain there is Eagle Crag, and we were going to go down into the valley and maybe sleep down there, but we've decided, because the rains are going to be coming tomorrow and it's going to be horrible weather, to not go down to go back up again, but try and stay up tops. So our mission now is just to get a bit of time done and then find somewhere as sheltered as we can and get the tent set up. That loaf is Great Gable, and the last time I was on there I couldn't see a thing. I can see more of it now from right way over here than I could when I was on it. Beautiful. I think Fern's hit her first speed bump, we'll call it, shall we?
Yeah.
Sleep bump.
Sleep bump.
And if you could crawl into my backpack and that would be that, would that be what you want?
If I could like shrink myself down and put myself in here, and then I just like sort of peek out over the edge to make sure everything was okay and then go back to sleep.
Come on then, let's dig deep. Oh, they don't know me, son. Who's gonna carry the boats?
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
And the logs. You do it, Goggins, while we have a snooze and maybe a camping meal.
Lovely.
This looks pretty cool though, in amongst all these rocks. is often where you can find a little sheltery spot, but at the same time it's hard to get your pegs into ground. And it's at times like these when I'm glad that I packed 4 Delta pegs, so it gives me peace of mind.
What is a Delta
Right,
peg?
well, you'll see when I get them out. You'll love a Delta peg, they're bloody brilliant. Baron Greenback, look at that, look at that stunner. You're a stunner, darling, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We've got a bit lost and it's very boggy around here, and so already wet feet. Glad I didn't wear my trail runners, and really just being cautious with where I'm standing after me my last experience with a bog. And I think what it'll be is we'll get to the stage where it's getting so dark that we just have to find somewhere. Fingers crossed that somewhere is half decent. Deal or no deal? We're like, no deal, no deal, no deal, no deal. And thankfully, as the sun starts, look at that sky, it's beautiful. I don't know if it's picking it up on here, but it's gorgeous. The clouds are moving fast, so you can see how windy it is up there. But we've found this bit here and it's quite sheltered from the wind, and it's relatively flat. Not the flattest pitch ever, but any port in a storm, and it looks like the storms are brewing, so we're going to pitch up here and have a lovely camping meal. That way.
You're gonna out me?
I'm outing us.
Yeah, it is us.
There's a thing that's happened, and as we were walking up there, we were like, oh, I've never been so hungry, I can't, because we didn't go to the pub and thought, right, we're going to have our camping meals. And then we were walking up there and Fern was like, oh, I've never been so hungry, I can't wait to have my camping meals. And what did I say? Something about the pot. So something about pot, and Fern was like, oh, I ain't got my pot. And I was like, I ain't got mine. And I was like, oh, we ain't got a... So basically, neither of us have got our cook kits, because there was a mix-up when we were set off, where I said I'll bring my stove, which I've got, and Fern thought I meant the whole cook kit, so she left her whole cook kit. So it was a miscommunication, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm letting her off very lightly with this.
No, it was because
Let's not. Let's not. It was a miscommunication with that and the rain jacket, and so we don't have any food. We don't have any food, and we're hungry, and our Fitbit's telling us we're in a calorie deficit.
We're in such a calorie deficit.
So I think the best thing to do is just
no calories left.
pitch the tent in silence and go to sleep.
Do you think maybe what happened is because I went hiking with Rosie last week, and did you think because I did that you were like, oh, she's got it now?
Yeah, she's a hiker. She's not. She knows it. Nah. But we're learning the hard way. So let's get the tent up. We're owed some good luck, and I think this pitch might be our good luck. It looks like a beautiful sunset's going to occur, so we'll get that. And we've got some trail snacks. We've got like a slack handful of nuts and some bits, but so that'll do us for today and all tomorrow. So we're going to be hungry. But the glasses are full, and when we do get to a pub or wherever we get to at the end, that's going to be the best meal ever, and it's going to be ace getting dry and having a shower and that, innit?
Babe,
What? Happy birthday. We've still got a miniature of whiskey, or have you left that?
No, I've got that.
Happy days, we've got a miniature of whiskey.
Forget that.
That should abate our hunger for all night. Right, let's get this tent up anyway, come on. There's the Big Agnes Copper Spur something or other 3 so far. I love it. Fern's just in there sorting out the airbeds. I've just been hunkering down, and on all 4 corners I've got Delta pegs because it's belt and braces. I don't mind, they're awkward to carry, they're an awkward shape, but I don't mind at all because it's peace of mind when you're in this boggy ground. These little pegs aren't up to much. But yeah, doesn't it cut a fine figure up in these fells? I think it looks amazing, this tent. Considering how windy it was before we got into this little bit, I think we've fallen on our feet. It's due to piss it down at 11 o'clock all night, then we get a little bit of respite, and then we're back on the piss at about 11 again in the morning. So we'll hopefully find a window and set off in the dry. Right, we've decided to, the Sea to Summit there, we've opened it, We filled it with water. It's one of the puddings. It's
Apple crumble crunch.
apple crumble crunch. So we've put it in and we're going to cold soak it overnight. So hopefully we can get some calories in us before we set off. But we've got a little bottle of Talisker single malt Scotch whiskey, just for a little nip. And then this, which we went and got, which is Sarah Nelson's Grasmere gingerbread. It's like it's not like bread. It's like it's crunchy but chewy. It's delicious, and anyone who knows will know that that is a good little thing to have. So instead of our meals, we've got a bit of that and a bit of that, and I'm happy with it. So unless some madge or trad happens,
Oh, no.
we shall see thee on the morrow.
It's the end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend?
We've packed up, we've left no trace as usual. There's Fern, she's still got her down trousers on, which is a bit of a... she might get found out with that. And we've got to go find the path. Woo! We're off. It pissed it down all night. Windy, raining. Ah, we had it, but we survived it. We had our earplugs in to block out the wind and we survived, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Were you warm?
Was I warm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really warm, but I had down trousers, down coat, everything zipped right up, and then even my sleeping bag I'd like pulled, so the face hole was really, really tight.
Right, so fully enclosed. We've had driving where it rains. It was even driving through the air vent on the side of the tent. And, oh, what is this?
Oh God, this
I think it's because like...
just keep going, don't stop in case we sink.
Right, we're just going to keep going and get wet. Leave it all out here, innit? Help! I'm always so nervous now. Oh, full bog! Your new shoes. They'll keep you dry though. Fern's got some new Lauer Renegades. Women's versions. Shedding water beautifully. We were waiting for a break in the weather. This is, believe it or not, the break in the weather. But it's forecast just to get a lot worse, a lot more rain, a lot more mist, a lot more wind. I think it's only sort of 7 miles or so we've got to go through this. We need to keep our wits about us though. How's the wits?
I actually feel like my wits are quite good.
Yeah, she's good. Wits are good.
How are your wits?
Wits are good. Had a little moment back there where I was like, oh, this is a tough gig.
What, when I asked you to get your fit mat out? of your
When
bag?
you asked me to get more stuff out of my bag, and I've just spent ages fastening up my thing.
That's Sinksville. Oh no, something's in my shoe. It's so tempting just to make a dash for it.
Do
isn't
it.
No.
Do it, the dash.
No, I've seen you. Last time you dashed, it went horribly wrong.
Don't dash.
No dashing. Back
Oh,
out,
abort,
back out.
abort. The rains are coming. Boggy. Oh, it's boggy. It's ever so boggy. And the stones, because of the wet, the stones have become really slippy.
Yes.
Bog myrtle. So is there anything you can forage up here?
Just delicious water.
Water. I think we're going the wrong way. Delicious wrong ways. We should really be getting back before the weather turns terrible. And it is cold and we are cold, but what are we doing?
Going for a swim.
Going for a swim. Just to re-energise. And it's like having a shower in the morning as well, especially if you're like hungry and you're a bit tired and stuff. Just going in some cold water for a bit can really give you a new lease of life.
Or it can zap any remaining energy that you may be holding on to.
She's out! We're out! Woo! That'll do it! That'll do it! Delightful. I'll film it just in case I disappear.
Have you got a good bit?
Yeah, this was alright. So far so good.
This way?
Yeah. I can hear fast flowing water there. Waterfall, no doubt. Oh, stunning views.
How do you feel after you swim?
I feel great after my swim. How do you feel?
Yeah, really good.
I mean, it's a loose to call it a swim, but
I swam.
you officially swam. But yeah, we were just saying, you're feeling invigorated. It gives you a whole new lease of life, even if you're tired and hungry. And that was, we knew this was going to come, and it's one of the reasons why we did it. But we didn't plan on not, you know, bringing our stove and not eating properly, but in a way it's good because we wanted to be cold, wet, hungry.
I've been all of those things.
And you've been and still are all of those things. Abstaining from stuff or putting yourself through hardships, even the simple things, just a shower or carpet underfoot or clean clothes is joyous. The thought of it is joyous. But then to mix it up with like a pub meal.
Pub meal. Let's talk more about food.
Food. It's the perfect birthday. I wouldn't have wanted to do anything with anyone more than this. It's been van life, seeing family and friends, and then hiking and wild camping in the lakes with Fern. Oh no!
Oh, that was really bad. Oh no.
Bogfoot! Out of nowhere. Too busy waffling on. Right, I'm off. It's a bit unforgiving down there, and the rocks are slippy. You alright? So the rest. Are you alright? Are you giving in?
No.
Keep going, come on.
So slippery.
It is. Look at that, mate. That is a stunner. Beautiful. The waterfalls are really on form. Because it's been raining all night, they're just coming down with some force. In case big stacker. Yes. What's your tactics? Where you going? Swimming across? She's gonna swim. Just in case you stack it. Be funny, head for a little bit. No, it won't. You've got this. Oh, she made it.
Stunning.
And as the rain starts to fall heavier, we make our final steps towards the curved bridge, which yesterday was our first which way do we go.
Oh.
And yesterday we went that way up there, and we have done a full loop back.
Slightly smaller than intended, but still amazing.
Still amazing. If you want to look at the route we did, I'll leave it below. And any final thoughts? It's been amazing, that's my thought.
It's been great, and I was really worried at times that when I'd forgotten everything, I'd ruined your birthday and life.
You've made my birthday and life better because this pub meal and this shower and everything,
and wet.
just water, is going to be the best. Tears.
Tears of
It's
joy.
just everything's going to be lovely from now on. So We've got maybe a half a mile walk back into Grasmere. I won't bore you with the details, we'll leave it here.
You're not going to show them the roast dinner? That's what it's all been leading up to.
I might cut to a roast dinner if we have a roast dinner. But apart from that, thank you very much for joining me, Fern.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of future me and everybody's favourite time, map time. And there we go. I don't have the rest of the map for this one because all my maps are in storage, so we're just dealing with this that I got in a charity shop. And I've used it before, so there are other markings on it, but we started down here somewhere in Grasmere, had a lovely breakfast, and then we set off out of Grasmere up here. There are some absolutely stunning waterfalls along here. Past the side of Easdale Tarn. This, look at the contours on that, man, that was steep. Steep as along here, up and up and up and up and up. Some lovely views. The temperature dropped up here, but some lovely views over Stickle Tarn. This is where we had our first stop, had a bite to eat, and started making our way down around the side of Stickle Tarn. Down here. Pretty steep down here into Langdale Valley, some lovely views coming down here. And here is where we had our first swim. On we go, so ignore this bit, this was just me another time. So along here, we ignored the pub thinking, oh, it's alright, we'll have our camping meals. Little did we know. Through this valley, Langdale, ignore that, that's just where I've camped before. We went up here. Very steep climb, and it was getting late in the day, so we were a bit fatigued, and it's just a gradual one. We got to here, and the original plan if I zoom out, was to go up and around here and back down this one, but we decided just to cut up straight over here, and then again on the original plan we were going to go this way and round, but because of the time and the weather and everything, and the fact that we didn't have rain jackets, we decided, or Fern didn't have a rain jacket, had a look at the OS map and decided to come up here. It's still a gradual uphill all the way to Langdale Pikes. This is where we got a little bit lost, through this bog and then more uphill up to Thundercar Knot, through there. That was lovely up there, some stunning views, some lovely little bodies of water, and then we dropped down here because the wind was blowing this way, so we dropped down here and that's where we camped. We got a little bit of respite from the wind, but in the night it was windy and rainy. We set off in the morning in the mist for another little bit of uphill. I kept saying to Fern, look, this is the last bit, then it'll be downhill, I promise, and they kept being more and more. But once we got up here, it was downhill. We started to come down here. We had a little swim around here somewhere and carried on through the mist. Crossroads, map check, and then this was downhill, but it was wet and there was lots of stones, so it was a bit slippy underfoot, so it maybe took us a lot longer than we thought. But this valley is just beautiful. We followed this all the way down to Easdale and back to the little bridge over Easdale Beck, and that's where we said was the end. High fives all round. And then we carried on back to Grasmere. We managed to find somewhere that did us a Sunday dinner, and it was the best Sunday dinner ever. We were more than ready for it, and that was the whole point. We wanted to be hungry, we wanted to be cold, we wanted to be wet, and we wanted to appreciate the things like a Sunday dinner, like just being warm and not wet and hungry, and that's what happened. It was perfect. Right, thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.
I can pretend